In basketball, we say when someone's off, they can't buy a bucket. Well, regarding Nikola, they can't buy a bucket either, as the stock has plummeted after the company issued warnings about its 2023 deliveries being at risk due to a recall of over 200 trucks. Additionally, Nikola announced a $323 million convertible bond deal, which further dilutes its shareholders' value. The company has already faced setbacks like the failed partnership with General Motors and several fires at a couple of its plants in recent weeks. Despite its small production numbers, Nikola continues to struggle in making money and generating significant car sales. The stock has seen a significant decline since its IPO. Its shares are currently down over 90%. While it remains a popular search on trading platforms, it is mostly favored by the day traders. Before we get into the analysis, let's look at this quick video from Yahoo.
Working in the session today.
Yes, I'm taking a look at Nikola here. Shares are plunging today. That's after the EV maker said its 2023 deliveries are going to be at risk after an investigation into battery packs led to a recall of over 200 trucks. Now, Nikola also announced a $323 million convertible bond deal. And Julie, this is a small-ish company. When we talk about deliveries, let me just give the year-to-date totals. In wholesale, it's 76. That's 76 units. In retail, it's 99. So do these recalls really mean anything in the bigger picture? This is a company that's still ramping up. So we'll have to see there. But I was struck by the fact that they're basically diluting their shareholders, $323 million. And also, this is sold by the company directly. They're not using their Wall Street agents to do this. These are people who would be known to the company, insiders, to do this. And this just really kind of speaks to me as to the company's culture, that it has foregone a number of routes that similar companies have chosen. They had that partnership with General Motors that fell apart years ago. It just seems to be one of these secretive companies. And this raising money directly, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it just reminds me of something that a small cap company would go and do.
Well, effectively, I mean, it is a small, I don't know what the market cap of Nikola is.
I think it's
at this point, but
$1.5 billion. So,
okay, so not that small, but
given its production, it is very tiny.
Yes, exactly. And I mean, I guess on the one hand, it's encouraging that they can still raise capital, but they keep needing to do so because they're not making money. They're not making very many cars.
Right.
And, so it's an issue. I mean, the shares are pulling back another 11% today. Nikola has just been, mostly pulling back over the course of its existence. I'm just looking back at at when the company came public. It's now back to 2018, and at the time, $10 a share. Was this?
Yeah, I think it was a SPAC.
A D-SPAC, I guess it was. So from 10,
one of the early ones,
to $1.74.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Wi-Fi Interactive. I'll chart it real quickly before we move on to another EV maker. But this is a max chart, and this spike right here, this was not in 2021 with GameStop. No, this was in 2020. That was on the EV partnership with General Motors I was talking about. That fell apart, but you can see it's been a very steep slog down. The stock was down over 90% at its nadir, and that was only earlier this year. Here's down over 3 years, 95%, and we'll just check out the year to date, which actually does look somewhat impressive now. I'm not responding, but anyway, it does have a nice year to date. Well,
In recent weeks, we can see that price failed to close above this resistance support band at $3. Price did close below the weekly uptrend line, and price now finds itself at the line in the sand. Let's go to the daily chart. And why is this the line in the sand? Well, the most recent up move occurred at the origin at $1.40 on high volume. Price has found its way all the way back to that same level, and price is now bouncing off of the 100 simple day moving average. However, a break of this level here, this zone here, below 120, and Nikola will return back to $1 and then its all-time lows at 50 cents. Just a matter of time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.